Jack, Commercial Development in Town Center.
In a few moments, your board will vote on a motion. We, as your elected directors of our community, have three mandates which we all consider when we vote on motions. 1, maintaining or enhancing the quality of life for our residents. 2, strict adherence to our fiscal responsibilities. 3, always doing what's best for our fellow homeowners. I believe there should be a fourth consideration. It's something we learned from our parents when we were still in diapers, and then we taught it to our kids and our grandkids. That consideration is very simple. Decisions have consequences. Your board and then our fellow residents will be asked to vote on a measure that has major consequences. We'll be holding information nights by street to answer your questions and allowing you to make an informative decision. We'll also be able to explain what the future will bring to our community when the community finishes their voting. Remember what happened to you when you decided to throw a football in your mom's living room or tried to repaint your bedroom walls with mom's cosmetics. Bad decisions, bad consequences. However, bringing the family car home on time, at the time promised, and cleaning your room as promised brought added trust from your parents. Good decisions, good consequences. Please think carefully before you vote. Your decision will affect the loss or success of an important amenity. It will affect the property values of your home. It will affect the appearance of a successful or a failed community. Please make the consequence of your decision one that will keep us one of the most envied communities in Palm Beach County. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Virgil on security.
Yeah, I have just a very brief report. Just prior to my becoming involved with RiverWalk Security, a RiverWalk resident volunteered an extensive amount of time to analyze RiverWalk security surveillance videos to support the investigation of vandalism in our town gym, post office, and pool areas. One of the outcomes of this work has been a recommendation of various improvements to camera aiming and nighttime lighting to improve the quality of security videos. Various improvements have been made, with the most significant just in process of being completed at the entrance and exit to RiverWalk. Additional low to no cost refinements will continue to be investigated to improve the quality of our security surveillance videos. Then additionally, the scope and charter of this security effort that I've undertaken is currently under development, so I will define my own job and hopefully get it approved by the board, since I can't find a description for what it is that I'm doing right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Virgil. Social facilities, Dolores.
Okay, on June 29th, we're going to have a special event. You may have heard about it already, but it's for the 4th of July, and we are going to have tents out here. We want to introduce a lot of the activities that we have and also promote some of our classes, like the Zumba, line dancing. We have yoga classes and knitting and craft, face painting. Also, they will be offering pony rides to the children, a petting zoo. There'll be food, and of course beer and soda. Right now, we're in the talking stages, and if you want to learn more about it, turn on channel 63. There'll also be a notice in the RiverWalk Talk and the post office bulletin board. But it's going to be a fun day, and some of the streets will be closed off, right? So that everybody can have a safe and a good time. Thank you.
Thank you, Doris. Our next item, board actions. Rich?
I want to make the following motion regarding the cafe. Over the last decade, all of the proprietors who have tried to run the marketplace as a grocery store have failed. The board is just about given up on using this space as a community amenity when we found Rich Hardy, who had a wealth of experience in operating cafe-type restaurants. We agreed to allow Rich to use the area that had always been used to sell groceries to set up a cafe. An overwhelming majority of residents who have eaten at the cafe found the food to be exceptionally good. In addition, Rich has catered a number of events held at RiverWalk, including bar mitzvahs, private parties, and bagel bashes. Everyone who has hired Rich for these events have had nothing but praise for the food, presentation, and service. In every sense of the word, Rich has been nothing but a success with his RiverWalk Cafe. Sadly, however, no more than 5% of RiverWalk's residents consistently patronize this wonderful amenity. The vast majority of residents have been, as usual, totally apathetic. Thus, the cafe cannot generate enough of a core clientele to survive. Your board has never before intervened to actively encourage its residents to patronize an amenity or business that has been on the rocks. However, this time, a majority of the board feels that the cafe is the last and best hope to maintain a worthwhile enterprise in the space it occupies. In the board's opinion, if the cafe fails, RiverWalk will lose a wonderful amenity, and the space it occupies will forever become another empty store, giving back nothing to the community but the appearance of community failure. I therefore propose that the board sanction a formal and written request to each unit homeowner to approve the following. Each resident will prepay for an annual credit costing $120. This may be done by installments and will entitle the resident to buy product or meals at the cafe in the amount of the credit accrued and unused by the purchasing resident. The exact method by which this will be done, as a card or by other means, will be decided at the discretion of the board. The board will allow each resident to pay for his credit in up to 4 installments.
Second the motion.
You're finished, Rich? Okay.
Discussion?
We have a second discussion.
I just wanted to make another footnote to this. Over the past several months, several weeks, the Finance Committee has met on this multiple times, and basically, we unanimously concur that this is the right thing to do. And from an impact on the association's finances, it's zero.
Any other discussion? All right, we'll vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? I should say in fairness, because Miles is away on vacation, that Miles may have voted no on this, whatever it's worth. He's not here, his no doesn't count, and maybe the rest of the board can convince him to see it their way. But I thought I should, in fairness to Miles, make his vote known. Okay, we're on to public comments.
Can you clarify a little bit more what you just said, Rich? We pay 120, or we get 120 credit for paying less?
No, you pay 120, you get 120 credit.
Okay.
I should,
Oh, well, hold it. I haven't asked anyone yet to come up. Pardon? I didn't look at you. No, I did not add anything.